Maresca, we said many times the target is top four. I have made it clear since day one. Since day one, I made it clear that I'm not here to survive. I'm here to take the club to fight for titles. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the coin and welcome to your latest Chelsea news. The press conference dropped earlier today, UK time, roughly around midday. There was the Conference League draw as well that we're going to talk about. So, a couple of things to go through. In the press conference, there was a bit of a revelation. There was something new that's been said that hasn't been said all season so far, but Enzo Maresca is claiming that this is what he's been saying all along. I mean, could not get any more confusing than what it is right now. I found the whole situation very confusing. Now, some of you guys might be wondering, Miz, what's going on? Tell me more, man. I don't want to stay confused. Let me know what is going on. Well, all right, hold your horses. We'll go through right now. So this is the comment, ladies and gentlemen, that took place in the press conference earlier today. So it goes something like this. Maresca, we said many times the target is top four. Many times. We said many times. All right. Maresca said it many times. I don't know what you guys are on about, but Maresca said it many times the target is top four. I have made it clear since day one that I'm not here to survive. I'm here to take the club to fight for titles. When we win, we have to be humble. When we lose, we look like we lack ambition. I want to take this club to where it should be. With the fans, with us, we can achieve our target. When you can hear the fans behind us, it's nice feeling. We have won our last two home games, and with our fans, especially against West Ham, they helped us. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, apparently this is what Enzo Maresca has been saying all along, that we want to be in the Champions League. The target is Champions League. We are not here to just dilly-dally around. We're not here to just survive. We're here to get Chelsea back to where it once belonged. So this has apparently been the message all along. Now, literally, a few days ago, Maresca, this is the last pre-match press conference. The target with the club was to play Champions League in 2 years, not in year one. Don't forget that in the last 2 years, Chelsea have never been in the top four. We're in the right direction. We'll try our best to bring this club where it belongs. What has changed? What's going on here? Am I a little bit deluded as to what is dropping over here? He literally just said not that long ago, and honestly, all throughout this season, he's been saying that the target has never been top four. He's never been told what the target is by the owners. And he just said this just a game ago. And then now, all of a sudden, the target is top four, and it always has been. You know what has happened here, ladies and gentlemen? You know what has happened? And this is where I'm getting a little bit of confidence. You know what has happened? This is my take. I think all the pressure that the fan base has created in recent times, being disgruntled, the protest talk, I think it finally has struck a nerve of these owners that, oh, wait a second. Yeah, we can't be fooling these people anymore. You know, all of these PR, all of these nonsense, absolute BS that's been dropping, and how mediocre we've been over the last 3 seasons. Fans finally are starting to really get disgruntled and really not appreciating where Chelsea is. And over the last week, how the pressure has intensified. I think these owners have now seen, okay, we can't allow Enzo Maresca to go to these press conferences and just sprout nonsense. We can't allow him to create this message or brainwash the fan base by saying, look, this is where we are, accept the mediocrity. We can't allow him to do that anymore because the fan base is about to go on a protest. We need to now talk the way the fans want us to talk. So I think this is what has happened. And this is a good thing. This is a good thing in my personal opinion. It just looks funny because all along you haven't been talking like this, and now all of a sudden you are talking like this. It looks a bit funny. It looks a little bit incompetent. That's the feeling that I get towards the ownership and the directors and the manager and the players and everyone else. Although, mind you, the players have always said that top four. So I don't want to go too much towards the players. The players, most of them have been talking about that they are competing for the top four. But it shows some level of incompetency in the hierarchy. And maybe now as I said, they've just got to a point that now I don't think we can brainwash these lot anymore. We've done enough damage. Now it's time to say what they want us to, want to hear, and we'll see. So look, it looks funny, but I'm okay with it. That finally Enzo Maresca is talking the real talk, how a Chelsea manager should be talking, and what is aspired in the fan base. But now you need to walk the talk. There's one thing about talking, and another thing about going out there and actually showing actions behind what you've just said. So I don't want to now go to Aston Villa, bend over backwards, lube up nicely, and get jacked. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to see that. I don't want to have this expected L attitude. Even though I'm not confident. We'll do the preview early tomorrow UK time. But now it's time to show action, and all focus will be on Maresca. How you set us up, what type of mentality the players go in with in this match. Odds seem to be against us. Can you show us fight? Can you show us desire? And I've said this over the last couple of months. Talent pretty much is there across the board, across all the other Premier League teams. You're not going to beat another Premier League team because of talent, because almost everyone has talent these days. Premier League is not a joke. What you're going to beat other teams with these days is pure hard-working ethics, off-the-ball work rate, recovering when you see your defense is under immense stress, pressing as a unit, winning your 50-50s, winning as many duels as possible all over the field for 90 minutes. This is what's going to lead you to win games. This is why we've been losing games in recent times. Over the last 10, or was it 9 games? I think 10 or maybe 9. We've only had 2 wins. So most of those games that we've lost is because we've got bamboozled by the opposition. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts. How you feel about this change of tune, this absolute when people talk about flip-flop, this is a best example of flip-flop. But look, it's one that kind of sends me a different message, which I said, I think the owners have seen what's going on, and they've gone and said to Enzo Maresca, you got to go out there and say all of these things now, because a protest is just around the corner. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts about all of these shenanigans. Next up, breaking Chelsea's path to the final. So the draw for the Conference League took place. The draw for everything took place, to be honest. Champions League, Europa League, and all that. Some tasty. Champions League is looking tasty. Champions League is looking very tasty. The best part is Arsenal, you're finito. There's no way Arsenal's winning that. There's I think Real Madrid on their side, and then on the other side there's Bayern Munich and a few of the other teams as well. Very, very dangerous situation. Arsenal, no chance. I think it's still going to be Real Madrid, but it's road to Munich. Don't be surprised if Bayern Munich go all the way as well. Next up for Bayern Munich would be Leverkusen. That's going to be a tasty affair. In the Europa League, you know me, I'm cheering on for my man, Jose Mourinho, Fenerbahce. So let's see, hopefully Fener can do something. And for us, yes, next up is Copenhagen. There was, I think, the options between Copenhagen and Real Betis, those two. And honestly speaking, I'm not entirely confident. I wasn't entirely confident with either of them. Obviously, now we know it's Copenhagen with the current state that we're in. But I still expect us in the Conference League, we should have enough quality to go through Copenhagen. And as you can see in the quarterfinals, we can meet Molde or Liga. We should still be able to go through against them. And then in the semifinals, I don't even know who these teams are. Paphos. What was Paphos? Sounds like someone's name. Paphos. Djurgården, Borak. These are, all of these club names seem like they're someone's names. SK Rapid. So you look at that and you think, look, we should be going to the finals very comfortably. And in the final, apparently, can be either Real Betis or Fiorentina, if that side of the draw goes as expected. So, ladies and gentlemen, These matches will take place very, very soon. I believe March 6th is the first leg, and then March 13th, and then obviously we go on international break. So these matches are happening before the international break. It'll be interesting to see what happens. We need to change our form around pronto, and it all starts from Aston Villa. So let's see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know your thoughts about everything we spoke about, especially in regards to Enzo Maresca's this flip-flop sort of situation. Let me know your thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. Smash up the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. Until next time, everyone, take care. See ya. Goodbye.